My name is Rowan. When I first got my mentor, I felt so happy to have a friend with me at lunchtime.
And my mentor comes every Monday morning.
When I had no mentor, I felt a little alone and I didn't get to play games after lunch.
Sometimes I'd get in trouble, and once I had a mentor, we would talk about like how it's not good to get in trouble and like what's ahead of me in my future.
When I first got my mentor, I was a little bit shy, and I thought that she wouldn't like me for who I am.
And I like to have somebody I can talk to about stuff, like problems.
She turned out to be very helpful. Well, the best thing of my mentor is she's kind. She makes me laugh.
In a perfect world, all kids would get everything they need, the love and nurturing and support from their parents. But it's not a perfect world. And there are children who desperately need the rest of us to step up.
Campus Kids is a mentoring program here at Gonzaga, and each day a different school from the neighborhood comes. Every Thursday we have tutor time, so I help my mentee Caitlin with her homework.
So about 3.5 years ago, I was called from a group called Foster Care to College. Only 2% of foster kids actually end up graduating from college. So I thought, wow, that's kind of staggering, and I was absolutely compelled to get involved. And so Justin and I got matched together, and so I've been his mentor for the last 3.5 years.
The Belief Conference is a program for Rogers High School students to come to Whitworth University campus and see what a college campus is like, experience a little bit of college life, and in general, just be encouraged that a college education is accessible and definitely an option for them.
We're encouraging people to say, I will pledge to do one new thing this year to help kids. There's a million different things people can do, but we're asking them to do one new thing.
Mentoring programs make it sound like a very formal involvement in a child's life, but it doesn't have to be like that.
Kids are extremely important, and if we can just show that interest in some of the smallest ways, it can make a difference.
Kids are our future, and we need to support them as they grow, and we need to help them make the decisions they need to become incredible people. The smallest bit of involvement can make a difference.
We pretty much are just here to be mentors to the kids, helping them with their homework, just hanging out with them, joking around, being somebody that they can look up to and feel comfortable enough to just share their life, good or bad.
Many of them have come from pretty broken homes, not all of them, but that's kind of what we see in our programs, and they're looking for somebody to encourage them. They're looking for somebody to be their teammate.
What we can do is we can be a constant in their life, because I know I'm here every Thursday and Tuesdays, and Caitlin has my email. We even emailed over the summer.
When they feel cared about, when they feel respected, that's when children step out and succeed.
When I was trying to figure out what mentoring meant, or how was I going to get involved, what was I actually going to do with Justin, I kind of racked my brain like, gosh, I didn't know, and it sounded like this big endeavor. In the end, it really broke down to, spending some time together.
I don't think you need to be a part of a formal program to help out kids. It can definitely help. It provides you with the structure.
Honestly, it's not like a time commitment for me. It's kind of like, oh yes, this is where I get to take a break from my school and just go hang out with the kids and have some fun.
It's almost a break, because all the things around campus are me-oriented. It perpetuates that. It's all about me, my test, my study, and when you go help someone else, that's a mental release, and that's something that it's really great to see that impact that you can have on other people.
Sometimes kids need to borrow an adult brain. They don't have it yet. They're not developed to act like adults or think like adults. So they need that kind of guidance in their life, but they'll figure it out as long as they have those positive influences.
The mentoring doesn't have to be this huge commitment. It could be, phone calls. It can be a coffee once a month. It could be, but just that connection to allow someone to ask questions from someone who has that experience makes a huge difference.
Honestly, if everyone gave just a few hours a week, it could make a huge difference. It doesn't take a really big commitment.
It's just taking a little time to spend a few hours, an hour, half an hour with a child and show that you want to be there. That's it. That's all it is.
The influence of one person making it out of their situation, maybe improving their community, is huge. It sort of has a ripple effect.
And then hopefully when they grow up, then they'll be mentors too. So it's kind of like a constant cycle that definitely needs to continue.
I think Justin will ultimately be a mentor. I mean, he's told me that he's got such value out of this, and I see some of the things in his life that he's already trying to do to help others, and it definitely is cyclical.
I think if you talk to most people who volunteer with kids or youth programs, they'll tell you they get more out of it than they give. Children have a way of inspiring you, bringing out the hope in you.
It's changed me. It's helped kind of make me realize that the world doesn't revolve around me and what I do. You can help other people along the way, and like other people helped me.
These programs have changed my life, and I now want to be a school counselor in inner city schools. I want that to be my everyday life because I've seen what a difference it can make.
It can be one person at one moment, too. You hear that a lot from kids. One person believed in me. One teacher encouraged me. One coach thought I had potential.
I can think back of some wonderful people in my life that kind of helped me get there and gave me some good direction and advice along the way.
I feel like I found my place in this world, and it's helping kids find themselves, helping kids feel good about themselves, and feeling like they have a chance in the world, like they're worth it, because they are. They are, and they're not told that enough.